Hello my Blender friends. In this one, I got the T menu open, start building. I'm gonna go for a cube, I think. Okay, undo that. Shift C to return that to the center, then I'm gonna add a cube. There we go. Now I wanna move this cube down. I want to be fairly thin here. Just pull it in a little and then bring this down. Whoops. Turn that off. Okay. I'm going to turn the increment off. Turn O off as well. And now I'm just going to pull this down. I want it to be a relatively long spear, so might want to go a bit longer than this. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. And I want it to stick out on the sides there, so that's fine. Now what I'm going to do is add in some cuts and I get these to be relatively square. I'm actually going to then like that. I'm going to add more cuts in again to make those side pieces square. So 3 in each. Really, I should have done this first, but perfect. Now I'm going to go into face select mode, select just these faces here, turn on O, and I'm going to turn this into a spike. So I'm going to press S and Y to only scale on Y. And I want to change the curve of this. I can't remember exactly how to do that. It's in here somewhere, I think. Ah, there it is. See, that's a lot better. You can change to a couple of different types here, so I can go into like that, which is actually alright to be fair, but obviously that's not good, not what I want at all. Also know what I want. I'm just gonna check out a few until I find one that I think looks good. Sharp kind of works. Yeah, what, alright. Now if I go for a multi-res, that's looking alright actually. I'm gonna go SY a little. Just get this into more of a point at the end. There we go. And now I'm going to add another line on the edge here. And I'm going to go SY. I'm just going to yank that out a little, just to create that sort of sharp edge. Now I'm going to go to the end menu, increase that crease, should make it quite a sharp edge. Hit smooth on that, and also select around that edge. Have it removing that one, and I want to probably mark that as sharp, edges sharp. I'm also going to select these ones again and just get rid of that mean crease. I probably want a crease around this one to be pretty strong. I'm not going to put it as solid. I'm going to about 0.9 because I want a slight bevel to it, but not a strong one. Here as well, I want to do it on here, 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 and here. Again, I don't want it too sharp here, but I want to at least, because if you look, you can instantly see the difference, but I'm going to go for about 0.75. And that creates that sort of bladed look on the end. You can see that it comes down and looks like a sharp, and it comes down into this here. What I'm probably also going to do is pull this in even more, and even in like that. It goes into quite a sharp point at the end now. Beautiful. So, it looks quite sharp. I'm going to scale it in a little with S and Y, and looks alright. So we've got sort of a spearhead sort of thing going on there now. Next up, I want to put a wrap around it. Actually, I don't think I want to probably texture this first, thinking about it. What's the best way to unwrap this, do you reckon? I'm going to go around here. Mark that as a seam. If I could just gonna actually check it, just so I can have a look and properly decide what I want to check. So obviously this is not ideal, but I don't think I want to put them at the sides, the seam at the side. So I think if I were to look at it like this, I think side might be the only option, sadly. Oh, I want to remove those ones. Mark, you unwrap. Yeah, see, that's good. Okay. I will pull this over, just like there. It doesn't really matter where it is. It's just I might want to put something separate on it. So this should probably be a relatively rusty material. So let's call this rusty spearhead. Did I name the texture on this? Wood. Spear shaft. Yeah, so we finished working the head. Finished working the shaft. Now we're going to start doing the head. Don't know if you read the description of my last one, but again, pun very much intended. I think I have some rust ones in here somewhere. Let's have a look. Brushed. A lot of brushed. Brushed grime, oxidized, rust repolished. See what these look like. That doesn't look rusty. And what was the next one down? 02. It doesn't look that rusty either. It's repolished anyway, but I just want a really sort of rusty, gross looking metal essentially. Which means we might spotty discoloration. What's this? I was betting that to be slightly more green. No. Oh, nah. Let's check for on the grime ones. Not that one. Don't like that at all. Almost went for that one, but ooh, I thought I would have had some better textures for this. I might have to grab some better ones, but other than that, I guess I will have to slightly... Oh, rust. Ha! Yes. So I have one, so I just labelled it under rust instead. Now I've lost them. Let's have a look at these different rust ones. Oh, that's very rusty. So I got a couple of different rust ones. Rust ones are... Oh, that's kind of thing I want. Like that. Do I want it out of metal or do I want it out of rock? Might get rid of that texture. I probably want to make it out of rock, don't I? Because it's probably made out of sort of a stone that he's gathered for this. So rock, brown, dark desert, grey. Just rock grey are probably enough. Yep, that one works. So let's just load that one in. It's a bit dark at the moment, let's lighten it up quick. This isn't the what the final lighting will be like, so it's fine. See, I also have a choice of how I want to sort of attach it, because obviously I don't want it to just be attached like that. I probably want to tie it. Is that the right texture? Yeah, it's gloss. I probably want to sort of tie it or something like that. Awesome. And so I do that normal vector, normal map. Oh, it's not a metal, it's a rock. And finally, I'm going to go for a displace. And then I'm going to go on to the display settings, new. Let's open up the rock grey. And open it up, and we're going to get the displace 16 3K TIFF. Switch it onto UV, and then crank down this size, because the size is always higher than you need it to be. Smack that subdivide. Okay. And then swap into solid mode while I look through this now. Ooh. Ooh, that is very gross. So I go not one. See, that's more like what I'm going for. So it's a slightly bumpy, rusty look to it. Oh, crikey. So it was on 0.01. Let's see if I can go even more low. So 0.005. Okay, and then set that again. Set that again. Oh, there we go. Now we've got some proper bump on there, and it looks like he's sort of hand sharpened that out of just a crappy rock. Alright, once this finally renders up, we'll have a look at this, see how this looks. I like it, I like it. It's got the nice sort of bump to it. Cool. We'll accept that. I'm going to turn this off and this off now. I think I've done the same for this. I have. So that means we now have our full spear there, and we just need to do something up here, and we need to do a wrap which goes around the bottom over here. Then we shall be done. So this is a little bit of a shorter video, just 14 minutes, but thank you very much for watching, and we'll do the next one in probably later on today now, because it's the next day for me. Alright, goodbye.